Hello again, everyone, and welcome to the World of Football's weekly NFL picks. I'm your host, Adam Snow. With me, as always, is my father, the founder of the World of Football, Randy Snow, and my brother, Aaron, who just does this show on the channel, which is fine because he's got to start somewhere. So, guys, last week, the divisional round of the NFL playoffs didn't go the way we had hoped it would go, but a lot of stuff happened last week. So, let's see how everybody did. Picking last week. So only 4 games. So our leaderboard looks like this. B. Lewis, Dale, Hawkeye 07, and Leonard all went 3-1. Then there's us. The three of us went 2-2 along with Mike Dolph and Mr. Nosy Otter and Royce. And then at 1-3 went Sea Dog, Cringe, and our buddy Trey from Off the Wall actually stopping in to make some picks. So no sweep for anybody still. There's always that one game that nobody sees coming, and I think Dale's the only one who predicted the Commanders beating the Lions. Otherwise, everybody who made those picks last week got that wrong. Oh, wait, what up, Scout? And, and he just fell. So we'll see how this week goes. But I also wanted to stop and look how everybody's been doing overall through 10 games of the playoffs. Sitting at the top there would be Aaron and Randy, along with Mr. Nosy Otter and Leonard, all at 7-3. Then you have a group at 6-4. That would be me, B. Lewis, Cringe, and Hawkeye 07. Then the 5-5 guys, Dale, Mike Dolph, and Royce. And then you have Sea Dog at 4-6. Trey from Off the Wall only had last week, so he's 1-3. And then Ted, who didn't come back for last week's picks, still at 1-5. So, hey, the playoffs are usually unpredictable. Nobody's been perfect. I mean, what fun would it be if we could absolutely predict the playoffs, other than the Lions winning all the time, which didn't happen. But, Dad, I know we got your disclaimer to read, and I forgot about it last week until you pointed it out. So why don't we get your disclaimer in now?
Warning. If you plan to use our predictions that you're about to hear in a minute as a means to justify your own gambling bets, then you, my friend, are an idiot. Because we don't know what we're talking about, and you should never listen to us for gambling advice. This is for entertainment purposes only.
And entertained all season, I hope you all have been, because this video is our penultimate video, because the next one we do of the picks will be our Super Bowl picks video, and that usually caps the year. We don't usually go back and recap the Super Bowl, but that's usually our last video of the year for the picks. So, it's been a long season, guys.
Yeah, it has.
Ups and downs for sure.
Yep, and with you two duking it out towards the top to see who takes the playoff crown this year. So let's just get into it. There's only 2 games. They should both be pretty entertaining. The first one being that NFC Championship game where the Washington Commanders, who saw them coming, taking on the Philadelphia Eagles in an NFC East match. They already played twice during the year. They split that series. So we'll start with Randy. Who takes this one?
Well, Washington has had a great run, but I think it's going to come to an end this week. I'm taking Philadelphia to win this game. It wouldn't surprise me totally if Washington did find a way to win this game, but I'm kind of taking the safe bet. I think the Washington magic has just about run out, so I'm going with Philly.
Wow. Aaron?
Yeah, I too am taking the Eagles at home. I mean, they thought they were going to get the 1 seed all year for the home field advantage, and then thanks to the Commanders, they do end up getting to host the NFC Championship game. So seeing a team 3 times, I think Vic Fangio, who's up for one of the coordinators of the year, assistant coach of the year, I think he getting to see Jaden Daniels a 3rd time will help slow him down. So I think the Eagles and Saquon Barkley run away with it.
I agree with you guys 100%, except for the fact that I think the outcome will be different. I think the Washington Commanders still have that magic. I think they come in like a buzzsaw, and they do to the Eagles pretty much like what they did to Detroit. I think the Commanders win this game. I looked at Detroit as the team of destiny, but the Commanders have been all season long. Rookie quarterback, great season. Could they be the team of destiny? I don't know for sure. We'll see how this one goes, but I just have a feeling that the Commanders, I'm not overlooking them this week, and I don't think the Eagles are as good as we think they are. taking the Commanders.
Wow. Okay.
Yep. All right, and that just leaves that AFC Championship game where the Buffalo Bills will travel out to Kansas City to play Patrick Mahomes and the two-time defending Super Bowl champs. Since I went last, I will start with this one. I'm pulling for Buffalo. We got friends that are Buffalo fans. They've been a long-suffering franchise trying to get over the hump, and it's staring them right there in the face that Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, Travis Kelce demon at Arrowhead. And I don't think they're going to overcome it. He's the big bad boogeyman, and the Chiefs are going to take this one. Give me the Chiefs. I'm not going to doubt the Chiefs.
I'll defer to Dad to go next.
Oh, well, yeah. I think the Bills will make a game of it, but it's the playoffs. It's the 15-2 Chiefs. You don't vote against Patrick Mahomes and the refs at home. The NFL wants Taylor Swift at that Super Bowl again, so yeah, it's going to be the Chiefs.
The reason I wanted you to go before me, Dad, was because since we're tied on the overall standings for the playoffs, I was going to pick the opposite team that you chose no matter what for this game. My mind was telling me Chiefs, just like you were saying. It's the 15-2 Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. They're at home. It's routine. They win. They go to Super Bowl. But not this year. I think that team of destiny, Adam, is the Josh Allen Buffalo Bills. And for the sake of the picks, I'm taking the Bills in this one to go to the Super Bowl. And maybe this time around it's different. So, Josh Allen, the one of the three teams to beat the Lions this year, will make it to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's very interesting for everybody. So Dad's got a Chiefs and Eagles Super Bowl. I have a Commanders Chiefs Super Bowl, and Aaron's got a Bills Eagles Super Bowl. So we'll see which of those comes true. And then when a couple weeks, when the week before the Super Bowl, so we're going to take the week of the Pro Bowl off, everybody. We're not going to make any Pro Bowl picks because that's stupid.
NFC by a million.
But we will do the Super Bowl picks that week. We will probably even get up for you guys to put in your Super Bowl picks a couple weeks in advance. So at any point, you can put in your Super Bowl picks. So, guys, anything else before we wrap this quick video up? I don't know, only 2 games to talk about, so it went pretty quick.
Yeah, everything is winding down. It's been a long year, a long season. What can I say? We're ready for this to be over with, especially with Detroit out of it. We're just ready for the Super Bowl to be done, and let's move on.
I agree. Like I said at the beginning, a lot of ups and downs for us Lions fans. Pretty much for every team in the league, you're only gonna have one team that's really happy at the end of the year. So
yeah,
it sucks, but this is the path we walk as Lions fans to getting into uncharted territory of playoff losses. So I'd rather have a playoff loss than miss the playoffs. So that's what I keep trying to tell myself.
Yeah,
it's an interesting way of looking at it.
There. All right, guys. As long as there's nothing else to include or add, guys, make sure you drop your picks down below. Who you got for the conference championships this weekend? Should be a couple of great games. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. All that jazz. We're going to be taking a break from the podcast after the Super Bowl, so I don't know if video. We still might do some videos. I'm working on a couple things here, so I'm sure there'll still be content. There just won't be a slew of them for about a month as we ease into indoor and arena and UFL season. So I've been your host, Adam Snow, along with Randy and Aaron, and we'll see you guys in a couple weeks to predict the Super Bowl.